Welcome back to the Alabama A&M Athletics YouTube live stream as the Bulldogs and Jaguars of Southern University are going to get our starting fives here on the floor. Jawan, it's worth noting how experienced this Southern University team is, given they have plenty of experience guards as well as their wings.
Yes, they're a very mature team. They have, I want to say, they have four seniors and also with a graduate student, and they all play big minutes. And with A&M, we're kind of on the younger side with us having last game 3 freshmen in the starting lineup. So I like to see how the youngness of our team mixed with the couple older players we have. Like to see how that mix together as we go against this well put together Southern team.
Absolutely. So we're going to get the starting five here for the Bulldogs as Cameron Tucker's going to lead out. Juwan, it's worth noting that we can't go any further without addressing the tragic loss of one of the most historic baseball players to ever play the game, Mr. Henry Hank Aaron.
Yeah, it's sad to hear the news about it. With me being from Mobile, Alabama, so him being from my hometown, it's kind of tough seeing one of our 251 legends go down. He was a real advocate for African Americans in baseball. He was second in home runs, first in RBIs. So not just one of the great African American baseball players, but just one of the greatest baseball players ever. It's sad to hear about it. All condolences going out to his family.
Absolutely, as it's worth noting to me, one of the most memorable stories I ever heard about Hank Aaron had to be about him and joining on to be having his first endorsement with the Coca-Cola brand. He went decades in the league, and it wasn't until he was getting towards Babe Ruth's record that he finally had gotten an endorsement from a brand. That wasn't really a big thing back then, and now you see how he's paved the way in the endorsement game for other athletes now that, haven't even played a minute of any sport, like the NBA, where now they're already catching endorsements from Mountain Dew and companies like that as well. And it was all because of him paving the way for those guys.
Yeah, it's nice to see one of our fellow African Americans just pave the way for other African American sports. Without the things Hank Aaron did in MLB, it wouldn't be the big names we have now in sports. It wouldn't be no LeBron, no anybody really. It was just nice to see that even though he has passed on, just to see the acknowledgement going on from not only just MLB players, but just athletes across America.
Our home team, the good guys, the Bulldogs, are going to be in their traditional white uniforms, as Southern will be in their road unis. As the ball is jumped off, Southern has the ball. Nice move inside. It's good.
Yeah, there's that matchup I was talking about. I want to see how Harrison Henderson and EJ, they match up down low. Both of them being some good, nice size bigs.
Shakes has the ball. He's going to be met with a screen from Williams. Shots up, no good.
That still seems to be, that's our number one priority in the and for our team is getting better at shooting. We're still trying to find our rhythm at the three-point line.
As the ball is back inside the Henderson, mid-range up, no good. Nice rebound there from Johnson. Here comes Tucker. Tucker swings the ball over to Williams. Williams doesn't like what he sees, brings it out to the birthday boy, Garrett Hicks. He's going to get a turnover. Here come the Jaguars. Tough layup, it's up, no good. Tipped in by Henderson.
Yeah, Henderson's been putting his mark on the game earlier. Just forced a turnover, then coming down with the putback. Like to see how Bulldogs adjust to this quick lead by the Jags.
As they're going to be met with the early full court press. Williams has the ball. He looks inside to Johnson. Johnson, tough layup, no good. Here comes the Jaguars. Lee swings it over to Terrell Henderson. It's good.
And Henderson has the hot hand, and it seems like the coach noticing with a run the last couple possessions down there for him.
Johnson has the ball. He swings it over to Williams. Williams travels. As it looks like the Jaguars have sped up the offense of the Bulldogs. They look to be a little out of sync right now.
Yeah, and just like last week with Alabama State, we still have to find our way to adjust and play smart when teams are bringing full court pressure like the Jaguars are right now.
Johnson with the ball. He looks inside to Henderson. Henderson up fake, block. Nice recovery there by Smith, but the ball went out of bounds as the Jaguars are going to hang on to it.
Yeah, and this would be a good time for a nice stop. We haven't had the Jaguars set up in their half-court offense for a second. Nice to see how Bulldogs will come out of this.
Henderson has the ball, doesn't like what he sees. Three ball is good from Lee. 9 straight here from the Jaguars.
Yeah, it seems like the Jaguars have found their rhythm early in this game, not only on the offense but the defensive side as well.
Tucker looks inside, doesn't like what he sees, brings the ball out to Williams. Williams misses Smith wide open. Smith finally gets the ball. He swings to Hicks. Hicks looks over to Tucker. Tucker for 3. It's good. Cameron Tucker gets the Bulldogs on the board, and it stops a 9-0 run from the Jaguars.
Yeah, great shot by the sophomore guard. We need to get some points on the board.
Brooks is going to bring the ball back out. Ball nearly missed there by Williams. Tough layup. He's met by 3 Bulldogs. Good stop. Here comes Hicks. Hicks falls down but finds Tucker. Tucker to the lane. He finds Johnson. It's up. It's good.
And that's what we need more of out of our Bulldogs right now. Some defense leading the offense. Nice finish right there by Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson with the nice and one finish as the Bulldogs are looking to make a run of their own. Here comes Hicks. Hicks falls down but finds Tucker. Tucker to the lane. He finds Johnson. It's up. It's good.
On the board early this game as he was really struggling early in the game last week, getting some points on the board. Nice to see our leading scorer get one early.
As the Bulldogs are going to meet the Jaguars with a press of their own. Lee with the nut fake mid-range. No good. Rebounded by Tucker. Ball knocked out. It stays with the Jaguars. So we're going to get a foul on the floor.
All right. Nice defensive possession right there by our Bulldogs. Swarming to the ball, and I like it when we're playing like that. When we're playing physical and aggressive, as long as we're keeping our hands out of the cookie jar and staying out of foul trouble, it's real good for us.
Tough mid-range, just up, no good. Rebounded by Williams. Here comes the Bulldogs. Tucker has the ball. Tucker looking for Williams inside. He has a mismatch. Cross-court pass nearly stolen, but it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Obviously, Coach Howard is upset with Tucker as he feels that he missed the easy opportunity for Williams inside.
Yeah, and with that being said, it seems like Coach Howard is looking to give EJ a couple plays ran from down low, get him going. I know he probably wanted that basket down there.
Absolutely, as we're going to get a timeout break here with just 15:51 remaining here in the first half. The Bulldogs are trailing 6-9. Absolutely, with 15:51 remaining here in the first half, the Bulldogs trail 6-9. Juwan, it looked like the Jaguars were trying to get out and get up early on the Bulldogs as they went on a 9-0 run, which was answered by the Bulldogs' 6-0 run.
Yeah, I feel like that the good 3-point shooting at the beginning mixed with the full court pressure they would bring was really our Bulldogs just had to adjust to it. But great job of our Bulldogs letting defense lead the offense and forcing a couple turnovers and getting the basket to respond back.
Hicks is met with a screen by Johnson. As ball is looking to get inside to Johnson. Tucker swings it inside. Johnson obviously with the mismatch. It's up, no good, but he's going to be fouled.
Yeah, and I can already see with Coach Howard, it seems like the Jaguars are switching everything, and with them doing that, I feel like he's putting the emphasis on getting the ball down low to his bigs.
As that foul went on Brandon Brooks, that's going to be his second.
Johnson. Ball is looking to get inside to Johnson.
Yeah, as we
Tucker
see it here on the replay, like I was
swings
saying,
it
we're switching
inside.
the guards onto our bigs, and it was a good job of Jay Johnson being
Johnson
aggressive
obviously
and
with the
taking advantage of
mismatch.
that
It's up,
mismatch
no
on the
good,
side.
but he's going to be.
Johnson's free throw is good. It's 9-7 Jaguars right now. As the Bulldogs have went on a 7-0 run here to respond to Southern's 9-0 run. Three balls, no good. Rebounded by two Bulldogs. We're able to come up with it. Here comes Hicks. Hicks is met with a screen.
Yeah, see, there's the switch again. And I can see how Coach Howard is trying to get the ball down low to his bigs, man.
Johnson looks inside. Not there. The ball is going to stay with the Bulldogs.
So that's one thing. Even though you have the mismatch, you can't force the ball down low. If it's covered up, swing the ball and let the ball move naturally down there to him.
Subbing in for the Bulldogs is number 23, Andre Cortez.
Yeah, I like to see what the freshman forward give us this game, as he had a real energetic beginning of second half for us last week, and he had a nice alley-oop. But I'd like to see what he has in store for us today.
That's the freshman out of North Carolina. Here comes Southern. Nice Euro step up, no good, but he's going to be fouled. As that foul is going to be on Smith. That's going to be his first.
And that's another one of our freshmen, and that was one of the problems we had last week against Alabama State. Even though we won, we tended to be real foul happy, especially later, and it came into the later moments of the game. Hopefully, Coach Howard noticed that, and we can adjust, and we can be a little more, I wouldn't say passive, but a little more smarter with our takes.
Into the ball game for the Bulldogs is going to be Tatum. Tatum had an awesome game against Alabama State as well as Cortez. We're going to be looking forward to seeing what he brings to the floor in this game as well. Tatum, nice move, looking to get inside, not able to find his way in. He still makes his way. Cortez swings it to Smith. Smith for three. You bet, it's good.
And that was a great job by the Javon Tatum, the freshman, keeping his dribble live, not picking it up, and finding the keeping the ball in motion to find Daly at the top of the key.
We'll have a foul on the floor there, as the Bulldogs have now took the lead with that three.
And it's good to see some three-point shots fall for us, as we tend to be a real down low inside team. So when we can get them three-point shots falling, it's really good for our offense.
Tough layup by Burns, no good. Here comes the Bulldogs. Tatum has the ball.
Okay, that was a good job by the freshman Lawal, keeping his hand up, staying vertical, and staying away from the foul call.
Tatum swings it to Hicks. Hicks looking to make a move. Gets inside. He's going to be fouled.
And just like you mentioned earlier, birthday boy getting to the paint. I know with this being his birthday today, I know it adds another feel onto the game. I mean, yesterday, my bad, yesterday.
Ball keeping his hand, they staying vertical, man.
Tucker's looking to inbound. He finds Tatum. Tatum up fake. Didn't like it. Tough mid-range. No good. Tough play inside. It's good for the Jaguars as Allen gets his first point on the board and ends a 10-0 run for the Bulldogs.
And that right there, that's the fourth foul for Southern University. Great job by our Bulldogs getting them into foul trouble early. And with 13 minutes left in this first half, that foul can really be a big point as the free throw game might be getting played a little early in this one.
Tough crossover there by Tucker. Left hand layups up, no good. As the Jaguars weren't able to corral the ball, it's going to stay here with the Bulldogs.
And even though he didn't finish, that was a good take off the dribble right there by Mr. Tucker.
Into the ball game is E.J. Williams, a sophomore big man. From Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, man. I really like how EJ's came into his role on this team. He been a starter since last year with us his freshman year, but I feel like going to this year, he's really grown as a player and also as a leader for this team.
Johnson's able to come up with that. He swings it to Tatum. Tatum's met with a screen from Williams. Tough right hand layup, no good. As he wasn't able to get the ball out of his hands quick enough. Looked like it slipped there.
Yeah, and
Burns comes down to score.
And it seems like Southern, they're really putting the emphasis on getting out on these fast breaks, and they're getting a lot of easy baskets off of it.
Juwan, we knew this was going to be a back-and-forth game as the #1 offensive team in efficiency. The Bulldogs are going to face off with a top-5 defense in the SWAC. It's really good look right now for both teams as they get an understanding of each other going into the SWAC conference tournament coming soon.
Yeah, and with us being this early in conference play, it's a good matchup with a good defensive team that we have here in Southern. And just see how our Bulldogs match up, and not only the match up, but adjust to the defense.
Tough three by Johnson. It's good.
Yeah, even though it seems like
correction there.
Yeah, like you were about to say, it looked like they had the foot on the line.
Nice rebound by Johnson. Here comes Tucker. He swings to the Hicks. Bulldogs are moving the floor. Williams gets the ball in the post. Nice flip over to Cortez. It's up, no good. Tough play inside, no good for Burns.
I really like how Cortez has been these last two games on the defensive end. Nice to see the freshman wing getting in on the defensive side.
As Cortez wasn't able to bring the ball in. We're going to have a timeout on the floor with 12 minutes remaining here in the first half. The Bulldogs are trailing by just 1 point, 12-13. As Cortez last missed the pass, he's also being subbed out for Smith. Tough pass as we get to the corner. Henderson for three, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. He's going to swing it to Tucker. Tucker brings the ball up the floor. She's going to be met with a screen from Williams. Williams has a mismatch. Tucker's looking for Williams, can't find him. Johnson looks for Williams. Not there, turnover.
And you can't force the ball down low. I know you want to get EJ going, but you can't force a pass and give up easy turnovers that lead to easy buckets like that.
There was an easy pass. Easy bucket there from Williams.
And it seems like this full court pressure from the Jaguars, just like the Hornets week is really getting under our Bulldogs, and we're throwing a couple lazy passes and leading to a couple turnovers out of us.
As Williams has the ball, he finds Hicks. Hicks up top. Just 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Tough mid-range. It's up. No good. Rebounded by Williams as the ball was stolen.
And one thing to note, we seen Henderson. He took a couple perimeter shots this game. It's nice to know that even though he's a 6'11" center, he is shooting before this game 50% from the three-point line, so he can hit those shots. So I like to see how EJ adjusts to having to guard a big that's the same size as him, but can also stretch his game out to the perimeter.
Johnson, tough baseline finish. It's good. 14-15. Jaguars here. Nice pass inside. It's up. It's good from Henderson. Henderson, a grad student out of Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, he's really put his stamp on this game early. He's made a couple good stops. He's really keeping EJ from getting all the way down low in the paint. He's also scoring real well for him. Well, I want to say 9 points for him so far in this game.
Hicks with the ball. Tough three ball. It's good. Garrett Hicks for three.
See, those are shots that we have to hit, the tough ones like that. We haven't been hitting those lately. It's nice to see those starting to fall.
Henderson with the ball in the corner. He makes a tough baseline drive. No good, but he's fouled by Johnson. As Henderson has been the anchor for this Jaguars team.
Yeah, he's been playing. He's been a real versatile big for him so far. He's putting the ball on the floor, shooting. He's just been a great all-around player so far. So I like to see how Coach Howard adjusts defensively to Henderson so far in this game.
Also subbing in for the Jaguars. It's going to be
Foul
Hicks.
by Johnson. Henderson with the ball in the corner.
Hicks gets the ball into Smith. Smith, nice drive, finds Tucker, double team, but he's able to get out the double team. Here comes Hicks on the right wing, looks inside for Williams. Williams, nice up fake, it's up, no good, but fouled.
See, that's what Coach Howard wants right there. When the mismatch is displayed on EJ, get the ball to him quick before any type of trap could come and let EJ get a quick go up. And if it isn't a bucket, he can get a foul like he did right there.
That's going to be the team's fifth. At the line for two is E.J. Williams, the big man out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Had a great performance last time we were here at Elmore Gymnasium against the Hornets of Alabama State University.
He's had a decent start so far, and I really feel EJ, he's grown as the emotional leader of this team, as he's displays his emotions out on the court. He's real turned. He tends to celebrate. He get under play skin. I like to see that we have found our player who does that for us.
As the Bulldogs took in the lead here with just 9:30 remaining here in the first half.
I said it'd be nice to know that Brandon Houston just checked in, and like you said earlier, with us going against such a little friskiness going on, it's nice to see that with Houston being our only center on this team, and we're going against a team that has multiple seniors throughout the lineup. Nice to see how we're adjusted with this very youthful team we have.
Hicks gets the ball in to Houston, immediately met with a trap. Here comes Hicks. Hicks racing up the floor, finds Cortez. Cortez, nice drive baseline, able to find Smith. Ball nearly tipped out of bounds. But Smith was able to corral. He finds Tatum. Tatum swings it over to Hicks. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Bulldogs need a good shot. Smith for three. No good. Here come the Jaguars. Henderson inside. It's up. It's good. Tatum has the ball. Met with a double team. He's able to find Smith. Smith is going to bring the ball back. He finds Tatum. Tatum finds Cortez. Ball knocked out of bounds as it's going to stay here with the Bulldogs.
It seems like Tatum, that pressure was getting to him as he had Cortez sitting in the corner a little longer than he thought.
Tatum with the ball. Nice move up top. Step back. It's up. No good. Here come the Jaguars. Into the lane. Nice up fake there. Tough layup. It's up. No good. Henderson was able to come up with the rebound. The foul is going to be, looks like it's called on Houston. As the Bulldogs were looking for another jump ball there on that play. That's Houston's first, team's fifth.
And it seems like this game so far isn't too far from the game last week at Head of State. It's both teams approaching their bonus very early in this first half.
As Henderson's back at the line for two.
The Jaguars is number 30, Brendan Brooks, and the number 10, Delore Johnson.
Cortez is able to come up with the rebounds. Henderson wasn't able to knock down neither of the two. Ball stolen from Tatum as we have a bang call there on the floor, as it looks like Tatum is going to be called with the blocking foul.
Fouls on the Bulldogs, 0 for Ryan Tatum. His first.
As that'll be his first. Rollins is going to swing the ball back up top to Brooks. Brooks makes a move, finds Rollins on the wing. Rollins kicks the ball up top to Williams. Tough drive from Johnson. He finds Henderson. Henderson's going to be fouled going up as he'll be back at the line.
And that's seventh one right there for A&M. Where really, they're really banging better down low than us. They're getting a lot of offensive rebounds, and them offensive rebounds are leading to.
Right now, the Jaguars are dominating the Bulldogs so far on the offensive boards. Would you say that would be obviously a key that the Bulldogs and Coach Howard would like to key in on here against the Jaguars?
Yeah, especially with how Henderson's playing so far. He's getting a couple of I know he has a lot of them himself, and he's drawing fouls out of that. I really feel if we can get our bigs, the Wall, E.J. Williams, and Jalen Johnson, if we could just get a couple boards and
Time out here on the floor with 7:45 remaining in the first half. The Bulldogs are trailing by just one.
First shot's up, no good.
19-20.
That's 3 in a row.
With 7:45 remaining in the first half, the Bulldogs are trailing by just one, 19-20.
As he missed again. Lawal was able to come up with the rebound as Tatum finds Cortez. Nice move. He finds new sub for three there.
Yeah,
that was London Riley there, subbing again, getting his first look.
Yeah, the young freshman. He's hasn't been playing a whole lot in these first couple games, but when he does get in, he's a streaky shooter and a young defender for us. And I like to see how he comes out. This is his first time being out there today.
As Tucker wasn't able to find Riley. Tucker has the ball. Tough drive on the right wing. Shots blocked. Able to be rebounded by Lawal. As we're going to have a jump ball. That ball is going to go down court with the Jaguars on this possession.
And them the plays that we need to win. The Jaguars are winning them 50-50 plays, them plays that are pretty much won off of just willpower. We need to get down to get more aggressive, man, and play some better Bulldog basketball.
Tough drive there as Tatum's going to be called for the foul.
Fouls on the Bulldogs, 0 to Lamar Tatum. Tatum's second personal foul, team 8.
Yeah, and that foul guys has us in a 1-1. And just like I was saying earlier, with 7 minutes still left in this first half, but already being this deep in the bonuses, the Bulldogs are really going to have to ease up on some of these takes they're making.
At the line, it's going to be junior forward Terrell Williams. Checking in for the Bulldogs is going to be E.J. Williams. (22-19) with just 7 minutes remaining here in the first half as the Bulldogs have got themselves into a back and forth dogfight. The ball was stolen there by Rollins, wasn't able to recapture his balance. The ball is going to remain with the Bulldogs.
Listen, even with the turnovers and mistakes we made so far in this game, it's still just a 3-point game. We really just have to calm down, settle into this game, and make the better choices, better passes, as turnovers is really a key point of us being down so far.
As Williams has the ball, he's going to hand it off to Riley. Riley swings it to Hicks. Hicks is going to be met with a screen by Johnson. He finds a mismatch. He gets the ball inside to Williams. High-low action there from Williams and Johnson. It's good.
And see, that's how Coach Howard wants to attack the mismatch. You don't want to just force the pass in as soon as you get it. Work the ball there and let your guy do what he has to do.
As the Jaguars are looking to slow the pace up here. Getting into a half-court set. 10 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. Nice move. Ball went off of the foot there of Allen. Here comes the Bulldogs as Tucker's going to give some direction. Nice pick and roll. We have high-O action again. Johnson to Williams this time. Williams kicks the ball to Riley. 3-ball, no good.
Yeah, even though that shot didn't fall, good find by EJ as the trap was starting to come.
We're going to get a blocking foul here on Williams. That's going to be his first. As with 6 minutes remaining here, the Bulldogs are at 9 fouls so far.
Yeah, with 6 minutes being left, that's a lot of time for the Jaguars to capitalize off of that. Hopefully we can ease up on these fouls, and with them shooting, with Henderson really being the only trouble they've had the free throw line so far, that could be a real troubling sequence for our Bulldogs.
As Johnson was able to knock down one of the pair. Tucker brings the ball back out on the right wing. As he's looking inside and able to find Williams, he finds Johnson on the baseline. Johnson on the right block. Likes what he sees. Nice move. Dream shake. It's good with the up and under from Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, them the shots that we want Jalen to take. He shoots a high percentage. He's real good in the paint. If we could get him going down low, I'm pretty sure it'll open up the game offensively for the rest of us.
Tie ball game here with just 5.5 remaining here in the first half. Tough drive. Tough mid-range. It's up, no good from Allen. Here comes the Bulldogs. Tucker has the ball on the right side of the court. He's able to find Williams. Williams misses Johnson cutting inside. He finds Riley. Nice move from Hicks. Mid-range is up. It's good. Garrett Hicks with a nice mid-range move puts the Bulldogs in the lead for the first time since the Bulldogs led 19-18 earlier in the first half.
Yeah, it seems like Garrett's starting to find his rhythm in this game with a couple tough jumpers he's hit. If he can hit those jumpers for it, it's really going to open up the game for the rest of the Bulldogs.
Tough three ball. It's up. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Hicks is able to come up with the ball. Nice move as he's met with a double team. He finds Tucker. Tucker, nice fake. He finds Johnson inside. Johnson, one dribble, tough move. He's met by three Jaguars as the ball was knocked out of bounds. He's going to stay here with the Bulldogs.
And I like to bring up on that last possession. That was good play by the E.J. Williams. I like it when I can see our big man, who's usually a rim protector for us, getting down and making a good shot contest right there on the perimeter.
Tucker's going to inbound the ball to Hicks. Hicks, nice move. Tough mid-range. It's up. It's good. Garrett Hicks again.
He's cooking.
(27-23) here with 4 minutes remaining in the first half as the Bulldogs have looked like they've gained a rhythm here as they're looking to build on this lead. Tough drive inside for Henderson. Henderson's shot's no good, but he's fouled.
And see, we can't let them get on down low like that. As you can see, the Jaguars are really prioritizing getting Henderson moving down low. And if he's not getting the bucket, he's getting the foul. We really need to deny the ball for him down low and keep him from getting down there. As he's been playing very comfortable down there.
As we're going to get a timeout here on the floor with 3:46 remaining, the Bulldogs lead 27-23. Jawan, earlier this week, we had the ribbon cutting for the Felicia Wilson Dining Hall here at Alabama A&M University at the West Night Complex. What were your thoughts on the new cafeteria?
I like the improvements that we made to the dining hall. It really can draw us more attention to it. It really is good for the students, giving us a more social and just more space in there. I just like the new upper, higher technology look it has to it. And I really feel like it's going to be a good addition for our Bulldogs.
Absolutely. As I was really impressed not only by the space, but how they kept the aesthetics of the traditional look, as Alabama A&M has been looking to keep the same consistency between the newer renovations, whether it's been in the dorms as well now as it's been the cafeteria, and what it's looking forward ahead to in the new complex being built right here on campus as well.
Yeah, they didn't just scratch the whole old setup for it. It's still set up the same. You still has that same feel to it, but at the same time, you can tell that you can see the improvements that's been made, and you can see that we're going forward and not backwards.
Absolutely, as it's looked like President Houdini and the administration listened exactly to what the students were putting out that they wanted, and they gave us exactly what we needed.
And see, that's a great connection we need from the president, the student, getting our way, and letting it be known that they're listening to the things we say, and that's great progress as we're coming into the new hill that's being brought for us.
Williams has the ball. He's going to get it to Hicks. Hicks gets the ball up the court to Tucker. As Tucker was met by a screen from Williams. He's looking inside for Williams. He finds him. Williams on the left block. Nice up fake ball. It's loose. As the ball is knocked out of bounds. I'm sorry, ball looked like it was nearly going to be knocked out of bounds as Williams and Burns were tied up. The ball's going to remain here with the Bulldogs as we have another timeout on the floor as the Bulldogs are hanging on to a 2-point lead with just 3:19 remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, we can't let the defense of the Jaguars take us out of the game. We're picking it up on the defensive side. We've really been holding them down scoring wise with a lot of the buckets coming from the free throw line. We just have to keep it going on the offensive side. We can't let them get us out our rhythm as Garrett Hicks has came down and hit a couple of tough buckets for us. And hopefully we could just continue to play turnoverless basketball. We haven't turned the ball over in a couple minutes, even though we almost did right there. If we can stick to not turn the ball over and getting into the flow of our offense, we can continue to have the lead and extend it going into the second half.
As right now, what we're looking at, the Bulldogs have just 5 turnovers opposed to the Jaguars 3. As Tucker's going to inbound the ball here with 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. He's able to find Williams. Ball's turned over off Williams' leg as Jaguars are going to take over.
Yeah.
Henderson has the ball. He's going to swing it over to the left wing. Tough mid-range, but Henderson's able to come up and get the putback.
And it seems like the prediction that I made before the game is starting to become the key as Henderson is EJ's playing a good game, but it seems like he's edging him out so far in this matchup.
Tucker, nice move as he's going to find Riley. Riley's going to bring the ball back over to Hicks. Hicks up top with just 16 seconds on the shot clock. Nice right-hand floater. It's up. It's good. Garrett Hicks. 3 scores in a row for Hicks as the Bulldogs hang on to the lead 29-27.
It seems like Coach Howard is noticing that the sophomore guard is in the rhythm and letting him do what he has to do on that side of the ball.
Tough answer there from Lee. Six is going to inbound the ball. He finds Tucker. Deep pass. Nice look. Right hand layup is good. Cameron Tucker from Garrett Hicks.
Great find right there by Garrett. Beating the press in a different way. They wasn't expecting that long outlet pass.
Hicks making his impression make his Patrick Mahomes impression there as the intensity is rising here for this Bulldogs team. We have another jump ball. It's going to stay here with the Jaguars.
Yeah, it seems like the intensity. We have another one of them physical battles we have as this is a conference game and these two teams aren't too fond of each other. But yes, like you said, that was a great find by Garrett. Very, like you said, Patrick Mahomes, or I would say Aaron Rodgers as great find you see here on the replay. But not only a great pass, but a great finish by Tucker, not letting the pressure of Jaguars get him out of his rhythm.
Tough move inside. Layup's no good by Burns. A little too aggressive there. Tucker's able to come up with the rebound. Here comes the Bulldogs. Tucker finds Riley. Riley for 3. No good. In and out. Here comes the Jaguars. 3 balls up from Seeley. No good. Rebounded by Riley as Tucker has the ball in the left wing. Nice skip to Riley up top to Hicks. Hicks with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Nice screen there from Williams. Nothing there. Nice move. Hicks finds Tucker for 3. No good. Less than a minute remaining here in the first half. Here comes the Jaguars. Tough drive. So we're going to get a charge called. Nice defensive play there from Garrett Hicks.
Yeah, it seems like Garrett has really took over these last 3-4 minutes in this half. And he's really putting his stamp on the game, not only offensively, but defense, as he had 2 defensive stops in a row.
Into the ball game for the Bulldogs is going to be Lawal as well as Tatum. Tatum gets the ball to Hicks. Coach Howard is going to advise the team to spread out. And he's going to direct traffic here as the Bulldogs are looking to take some time off the clock. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. We're going to have a 1-4 high for Hicks. Hicks 3-ball is good.
Cooking.
Garrett Hicks, and Garrett Hicks is how the Bulldogs have went all end of the first half here as we have a timeout by the Jaguars. The Bulldogs lead 34-29 with just 16 seconds to go here in the first half.
Yeah, he's cooking. Great job by Coach Howard, noticing that his sophomore guard has in a nice rhythm. He's hot and letting him keep it going. As that was a nice step back there from Garrett.
Hicks now has 12 points here in the first half as he's been on fire for the Bulldogs, scoring on several possessions in a row.
And it's one thing they always say about it, is shoot is a shoot. And when coach lets his teammate have the green light like that and they're hitting, it's all good for the Bulldog offense. And with only 15 seconds being left in this first half, I feel like it'll be really key with the way this game is going right now. We need to go ahead and get a big stop so we can go into this second half with some momentum and a nice 5-point lead.
As we're looking to get one last possession here in the first half. Nice move, skip pass over to Sealy. Sealy, tough baseline, mid-range, no good. Almost put back in. We're going to get a foul on the floor. Which I believe is on the wall. It is on the wall. As that was an Aaron foul there. That's going to be his second. And it's going to have Henderson at the line for 2.
Yeah, Henderson's been living at that free throw line this has. He's drawn a lot of fouls, and I know Coach Howard isn't too happy with only 2 seconds being left in this first half.
Henderson's first is good. That's prior to the free throw. Henderson had only made 3 free throws. As the second is good as well. 34-31 with just 3 seconds remaining. Tough pass to Cortez. Cortez is going to be tripped up. So we're going to get a foul called on Henderson. Back-to-back Aaron fouls here for both teams. As now Cortez is going to be at the line for a 1-on-1 opportunity with just 1.1 remaining here in the first half.
I'm pretty sure both coaches aren't too happy with both teams having fouls that really could have been avoided, especially that one with only 2 seconds left on the clock when the pass was thrown.
Cortez free throws no good, and that's going to do it here for the first half as the Bulldogs have came on to a late lead here, 34-31, as the Jaguars looked to have jumped out ahead of us here on a 9-0 run. The Bulldogs went and answered back with a 6-0 run, and it was back and forth for pretty much most of the first half and towards the end until Garrett Hicks got going.
Yeah, I really feel like if Garrett, that was a nice eruption offensively, not only offensively but defensively he had at the end of the half. I feel like that was key in us getting back, and also will be a key in us going into the second half, knowing that we have our guard who's not only getting points and buckets inside, but we're hitting from outside. And like I always say, if we're hitting from the three-point line, that really opens up the game for the rest of our players.
Absolutely. As we'll be right back after the break. The Bulldogs are holding on to a 3-point lead here in the first half.
36th Annual Martin Luther King Jr. Unity Breakfast and Celebration presented by the Delta Theta Lambda Education Foundation.
On behalf of the Delta Theta Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, it is indeed an honor to present the Martin Luther King Jr. Unity Award to Dr. Andrew Hughini Jr. for outstanding service in the area of human relations this 18th day of January, 2021.
Good morning.
I commend the men of Delta Theta Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated for your continued impact on the Madison County community. Through your varied programs, you do much to improve mankind. This Unity Breakfast not only recognizes but calls all of us to live up to the ideals of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., that we will not be judged by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character. Today, more than ever, we must strive to achieve his dream. Our country today is fraught with division and disunity. We have strayed from the principles upon which this nation was founded, that of providing for the common good and the ability to engage in civil discourse without resort to intimidation, threats, and unwillingness to compromise. This rise in disunity and disinformation threatens the very foundation of our democracy. Programs such as this, which brings us together and serves as a call for action in unity, are sorely needed, and we commend you for continuing this legacy. In closing, let me extend thanks to the Selection Committee for this singular honor. I accept this honor, not personally, but I accept it on behalf of Alabama Agricultural and Mechanical University. Alabama A&M University is an ever-present beacon of hope, equality, justice, and economic advancement in this community, state, and nation. Through her many programs and initiatives, Alabama A&M University seeks to unify all of us around the common goal of social mobility through educational attainment. Thank you for this recognition and for recognizing and supporting Alabama Agricultural and Mechanical University.
Welcome back to TM Elmore Gymnasium as the Bulldogs hold on to a 3-point lead here at Elmore Gymnasium. The name of the game at the end of the first half was Garrett Hicks, and Garrett Hicks. But more into important news after we just came back from this break from President Houdini accepting such a huge award this past MLK weekend as he got the 36th 36th annual MLK award. As we know, MLK is such a prominent figure here in our African-American community as well as the United States, as well as the world, to be honest with you. It was such a huge award, and I know he is absolutely happy to receive such a huge honor. We can't go without speaking about such a tragic loss of Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron was such a prominent figure, not only to the state of Alabama being born here from Mobile, but as well as to the baseball world and to the sports world as well, as he broke several major walls for not only players of color, but for other athletes as well, as athletes were not able to necessarily have endorsements or even knew about endorsements like that earlier on in baseball's history as well. Aaron also broke Babe Ruth's record, receiving many death threats throughout his entire career. He played such a huge role for the game of baseball. It's really heartbreaking to hear. Stay tuned as we're going to get right back here and talk more about Alabama A&M basketball coming up after the break. Welcome back to TM Elmore Gymnasium as the Bulldogs lead by 3, 34-31, with just a minute here remaining left in halftime. We wanted to congratulate President Joe Biden and Lady VP Kamala Harris as well. Juwan, what did you think about the Biden-Harris campaign trail as well as the election as a whole?
I mean, hey, it was a time for change. 2020 was a crazy year for everybody, you know, and with the election going the way it went, you know, with Biden, which I feel like this might be the change we need for America. And he has a tough task ahead of him. There's a lot of stuff that happened these 4 years before him. You know, I'm ready to see how he has stuff set up for the next 4 for us.
Absolutely, as it was a beautiful inauguration
Yeah, it
as
was.
well. Absolutely loved the light show that
Yeah.
represented the 400,000 Americans that were affected by COVID as well. Um, Absolutely love the flags, the way they placed the flags there at the mall to represent all of the Americans that would be there if it wasn't for COVID as well.
Hmm.
It was just a beautiful inauguration overall. As the horn is sounded, we're going to get back to the game eventually. Jawan, huge first half performance there by Hicks as he
Prospect hit a wall offensively, and he put the team on his shoulders and got us some well-needed buckets and also some well-needed stops on the defensive side. So I like to see if Southern made any adjustments defensively with them switching everything. And I feel like if they continue to play the type of defense they're playing, if we can continue to exploit the mismatches and find a way to slow Henderson down on the rebounding and scoring, I feel like we can come out of this game victorious.
as the Bulldogs going to get the ball inbounded into Williams. Williams, nice handoff to Tucker. As Tucker's looking for Hicks. Ball nearly knocked away from Hicks. 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Tucker finds Smith. Smith, corner three, no good. Here comes the Jack.
A lot more of them, they're going to eventually start to fall.
Henderson with the ball on the right block. Tough move on Williams. Nice pass inside. It's good.
See, them the plays we can't have happen. They're really getting the best of us in the paint, not only on the offensive side, but on the defensive side as well.
As that lane was good there by LaMarcus Lee. 34-33. Hicks with the ball. As we have some high-low game from Johnson and Williams again. Ball no good from Williams. Nice putback from Johnson. It's good.
Great job of not giving up on the effort. Great offensive rebounders. We need some more of those, and good job by Jalen Johnson finishing.
Yes. Tough layup there from Lee. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Here comes the Bulldogs. Tucker has the ball. He finds Hicks. Hicks for three. It's good. Garrett Hicks for three.
He's still cooking, the hot hand. I like it. It's great to see that we're hitting the three-point shots. Even though it's still a close game, I feel like if we can keep that going, we'll be able to extend this lead.
Henderson inside. No good. As the ball's going to go to the good guy's way. As the Bulldogs lead 39-33.
And that was good two defensive possessions out of EJ. He's coming out of the game now. Seemed like the Jaguars were trying to put an emphasis on getting Henderson some points early. Good job of getting some defensive stops right there by EJ Williams.
Hicks to inbound the ball. He finds Johnson. As the ball went off the leg of Tucker. The Jaguars are going to take over. Aaron's turnover there looked like it was a bit of miscommunication on that play.
Yeah, and as it seems like the Jaguars aren't letting their foot off the gas anytime soon with the defensive pressure, we can't give them easy turnovers that can lead to baskets.
Nice move inside. They find Henderson inside on Cortez. Cortez, tough defensive possession there, but Henderson's able to get it going.
Yeah, I mean, with Henderson having an obvious height advantage, I mean, even though he gave up the bucket, that was good D by Andre, staying vertical and not giving up the foul.
Tucker with the ball. He's going to be met with a screen by Johnson. Nice pass out to Smith. Smith's three's no good. Nice tip there from Johnson. Cortez able to come up with the ball. Shots up, no good, but he's fouled. Cortez will be out the line for two.
And see, that's what we're missing in the first half. Like we stated earlier, they had the edge on us with offensive rebounding, with two offensive rebounds that led to a basket and a foul. I like to see that Coach Howard has seemed to get into our Bulldogs' ear about rebounding.
Cortez free throw wasn't able to fall. We're going to get a substitution here for the Jaguars. Cortez free throws up, no good again. Travel is going to be called there on Seeley. Bulldogs able to push this lead back to 6. Cortez missed the free throws there earlier.
But one thing to state is, like we were saying before the game, Jaguars are a well three-point shooting team, and we're actually one of the best three-point defended teams in the nation. So it's great to see that we've been limiting that so far.
As we're going to get a foul on a play. That foul is going to go on Williams. As that's his first foul. Tucker has the ball. He makes a nice pass inside for Johnson.
Great find right there by the guard, Tucker, who at one point was leading the nation in assists.
Seeley sends the ball outside. Easy layup, no good. Great defense there from Johnson. Here comes the Bulldogs. Hicks has the ball. He's met with a trap. He's able to just get out, finds Tucker. Tucker's kick out to Johnson. Nice pass. He swings it up top to Tucker. Tucker over to Smith. Smith, nice fake. He gets inside. Tucker for 3. No good.
And that was excellent ball movement. That's the shot Coach Howard wanted at the end of that.
As we're going to get a charge. Great play there from Tucker as he missed the 3. He was able to get back just in the nick of time to set his feet for a charge to be called.
Yeah, it's great defensive play out of sophomore guard Tucker. And even though he's only a sophomore, he's been playing big minutes since he first got here as a freshman last year. So great to see some poise out of the sophomore guard.
We're going to get a couple substitutions here for the Bulldogs as Williams is going to check back in as well as Riley. Also, Tatum checking in for Hicks. Nice pass there. Cortez is going to be fouled as he drove baseline. Nice pass there from Tatum on the press break.
But saying, even though Cortez has been struggling from the line so far this game, he's been doing a great job of drawing fouls on these drives and been playing with great energy on both sides of the ball.
Cortez, the freshman forward out of North Carolina.
It seems like he's really starting to find his role with the team as he's a decent shooter, a good wing defender, and he's also a very athletic player for us coming off the bench for us.
As the Bulldogs are putting on some pressure. Brooks, tough layup, it's good. 37-43 with just 15:40 remaining here in the second half, excuse me. Cortez is going to bring the ball up. Nice crossover. He's going to find Tucker. Tucker's going to direct traffic. He's going to look for a pick and roll here from Williams. Nice find there by Tucker. Williams' layup is up. It's good. E.J. Williams, timeout Bulldogs. As a nice pick and roll play set up there by Cameron Tucker. The Bulldogs lead by 8 as they're looking to add on to that end of the first half.
And yeah, that was a great find by Tucker. And like I said, I've been saying all game, the Jaguars are sticking to this. They're sticking to this switch everything defense. And Not great screen set by EJ. With him being the big man down there on 2 guards, it was an easy finish and a great find by Tucker. And if we could continue to get these easy baskets on the mismatches and limit our turnovers, we can extend this lead as we getting started in the second half of play.
Absolutely, as the Bulldogs lead by 8 with just 15:24 remaining here in the ball game, 45-37. Jawan, so far, the name of the game for the Bulldogs has been pick and roll whenever they can find it and get the mismatch.
Yeah, and the Southern, they're switching everything, all ball screens and everything. And with us having a good rotation of bigs that can score down low, we just have to find a way to get the ball to them. Earlier in the game, we were kind of trying to force it as soon as we got the mismatch. It seems like we're letting it come more naturally and making the smart passes to get the ball to our bigs down low. We're doing real well to start off this second half.
Absolutely, as the horn sounds, Bulldogs are going to be on defense here, as it looks like they're not going to set up a full court press. So they are going to set up a full court press, excuse me.
And what I was saying with the three-point, Southern Jaguars only have 1 3 so far this game.
As Hicks checks back into the game. On the floor for the Bulldogs is Hicks, Tatum, Riley, and Cortez and Williams in the front court. Nice block there from the Bulldogs. As Hicks has the ball, he finds Williams. Williams at the free throw line, kicks it over to Tatum. Tatum's going to get a screen from Williams. Looks for Williams, not there. He finds Hicks. Hicks with the ball. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Let's see what Hicks does. Nice crossover. He finds Riley. Riley for 3. No good. Here comes the Jaguars. Nice drive inside. It's up. It's good. And 1.
And see, them things we can't let happen. The Jaguars, they've been doing a good job this game of getting out in the fast break. And they've been finishing well. And not only in hitting their layups, they're drawing fouls. As that's only our first one of this half. So just have to stick to the defensive game plan. Just can't let them speed and run their way back into this game.
Sadler's going to be at the line. See if he can trim the lead of the Bulldogs just to 5. Into the ball games, it's going to be Ashante Shivers for the Jaguars. Sadler was able to knock down the free throw. Hicks is going to get the ball inbound to Smith. Smith finds Tucker. Here comes Tucker. As he's on the left wing, he's going to be met with a screen from Johnson. Tucker finds Cortez up top. Cortez to Hicks. Hicks looking for Johnson. Not able to find him. Makes a move towards the inside. It brings the ball out. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tough kick to Smith. Smith with the nice up fake. It's up. No good. Cortez puts it up. Not in time, as we're going to get a shot clock violation.
And see, we got what we wanted on that possession. We got the mismatch, but the Jaguars did a good job of denying the ball down low to Jalen.
Turnover there from Shivers. Smith nearly loses the ball. He's met with a double team. He's going to find Cortez. Cortez over to Hicks. Hicks 3 is up. No good. Cortez nearly able to come up with the ball. Henderson's going to hold on to it. Nice move, but Johnson's going to be called for a foul there. As it seemed that it looked that Sadler had just tripped on his own there. It looks a little slippery as we saw the referees checking it out earlier on the play.
Yeah, it was a missed call right there by the ref. Didn't seem like Jalen legs got tangled up with him on that.
Sadler has the ball up top. He's going to get direction from Coach Woods. Tough play outside to Sealy. 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by Henderson. Henderson has to get a shot up quick. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. With just 2 seconds remaining on the shot clock, the Jaguars are going to still hold on to the ball. They'll have to get a shot up quick here. The Bulldogs can't look to give them an easy foul, an easy way out on this play. Henderson's layup, no good.
And we have to find a way of keeping Henderson down low, as he's really been a force of his own in the paint, offensively and defensively so far in this game.
Tucker has the ball. Finds Cortez. Cortez swings it up top to Smith. Smith, nice spin move, loses the ball. Here comes Sealy and the Jaguars. Tough move inside, no good. Ball's out. Here comes Cortez and the Bulldogs.
Great poke right there by Cameron Tucker.
Hicks, nice crossover, looking to make a move baseline. Couldn't find it, finds Tucker. As Coach Howard is going to get some direction here to Tucker and the Bulldogs. Nice pick and roll. He finds Hicks for 3. It's good. Garrett Hicks for 3.
Hot. He's only missed 1 shot so far in this half, and it seems like the overflow that we had at the end of that first half is going over into the second half. That was a great find by Cameron right there.
(48-40) with 12 minutes remaining here into the ball game. The Bulldogs are holding on to an 8-point lead.
Yeah, and it seems like with us holding them to 1 3-point so far in this half, we can get into the 2-3 zone as we're kind of baiting them into these contested jumpers that we've been making them shoot so far in this game.
That foul's going to be on Tatum. That's going to be his third, team's third. At the line for the Jaguars, it's going to be Shivers.
It seems that they have some type of confusion between the refs and everything's clear.
So we have a correction on the floor, as the foul is not on Tatum. It's actually going to be on Jalen Johnson. And for Johnson, it's going to be Cortez. Second free throw, no good. Here comes the Bulldogs.
I'd like to know that this is a real young lineup we have on the court out of our Bulldogs, with 4 freshmen being out there with the sophomore EJ leading the way.
We're going to get an offensive foul called on Tatum. It looked like he just pushed off a little too much there for the referee to recognize. So we got a timeout on the floor with 11:53 remaining here in the ball game. The Bulldogs lead by 8, 48-40. We'll be right back after the break. The Jaguars are going to take over after the offensive foul there by Tatum. That's the Bulldogs lead 48-40.
And it seems like this 2-3 zone has really been giving the Jaguars trouble so far in the second half.
3 balls up, in and out for the Jaguars. Here comes Smith. Smith finds Tatum. Tatum swings it over to Riley. Smith has the ball on the right wing. He's looking for Williams. He finds Williams inside. Williams, tough mid-range. It's up, no good. Henderson loses the ball. Nearly lost as the ball is recovered. 3 balls up, no good. There from Shivers. Into the ball game for the Bulldogs is going to be Lawal, Tucker, as well as Hicks.
And that shot right there makes the Jaguars 1 for 8 from the three-point line. With them being the near 40% pursuing three-point team, it's nice to see that it isn't no fluke in us being top in the nation in three-point defending.
Nice drive there from Hicks. Hicks gets to a spot, mid-range, no good. Here comes the Jaguars. Nice lob, not able to corral it there by Williams. Here comes the Bulldogs. Hicks has the ball, finds Smith. Smith goes back to Hicks. Hicks is gonna slow down the pace as he finds Tucker. Tucker's met by Lee. Tough layup over Lee, no good. Lee's able to corral the rebound. Here comes the Jaguars.
Yeah, it seems like both teams have got into a little dry spell on the offense. It's nice to see who's going to be the team that breaks this cold spell.
Sadler was met inside. He's able to find Allen. Allen's layup, no good, but he's going to be at the line for 2. As that'll be Lawal's 3rd personal.
Yeah, he tried to play smart and stay vertical. His arms leaning just a little bit forward that gave the referees a reason to call blocking foul.
Free throws, no good there by Allen.
It's been a tough night from the free throw line for the Jaguars, with them currently shooting 9 for 20 right now from the free throw line.
Seven-point game here with 9:53 remaining in the ball game as Tucker's bringing the ball up the floor. He's going to be met with a screen by Williams. Looks inside, no one's there, finds Cortez out on the corner. Cortez brings it to the wing. As the ball's going to remain with the Bulldogs. Tough play there. Cortez loses the ball as Brooks picks the ball up. He stepped out of bounds.
And nice play. Hopefully we can save the mistake right there by the Jaguars to get a basket out of this possession.
5 seconds left on the shot clock. Tucker, nice pick and roll there with Williams. Williams, 2 seconds on the shot clock, recovers the ball. Ball stolen by Sadler. So we're going to get a foul on the floor. Williams picked up his own rebound, tried to go up strong and was stripped by Sadler.
Yeah, that was a good play by the Jaguars. Williams was trying to get the call. Just couldn't get it. It's really been a struggle these last couple minutes for our Bulldogs offensively. As Garrett, as he's slowed down offensively for us, it's really been a toll on our team as a whole.
Nice move from Brooks. Brooks finds Lee. Lee's shot is blocked by Williams. Here comes Hicks and the Bulldogs. Hicks makes a move. Tough layup. It's up. No good. Ball's tipped. Here comes Lee. Lee swings the ball towards the middle to Burns. Burns traveled on the play. Too many steps. The Bulldogs are going to take over with 8:49 remaining in the ball game.
those are the effort plays defensively that can make a play in the game. Good job of flinching at the ball and forcing the travel from Dayton Smith.
Into the ball game was Johnson. He's going to replace Cortez.
Good job getting out of that.
Johnson has the ball up top looking for Hicks. He finds him. Hicks is met by Williams. Hicks looking to find Johnson. Johnson's trying to post up. Swing pass to Smith. Smith nearly stepped out of bounds. Finds Johnson and one. Jalen Johnson breaks the dry spell. Nice play there by Smith to save the ball from going out of bounds into the hands of Johnson for the and one.
And that's what Coach Howard wanted from the rip. Once he got that matchup with Jalen Johnson, number 30 down low, they were trying to find that way to get to him. That was a great job by David, saving the ball and getting the ball. And a great finish by Jalen Johnson. We have the and one opportunity.
As that foul was on Sadler. I'm sorry, that was on Brooks. Sadler is going to replace Brooks. Substitution here for the Bulldogs as Cortez is going to sub back in for Johnson. It's a 10-point ball game here for the Bulldogs, 51-41.
And it seems like defensively we found a way to keep the Jaguars out of it.
So we're going to have 3 seconds called here on the Jaguars.
And our Bulldogs, we need to take advantage of this momentum shift as the Jaguars are stuck in their stalemate. We're still finding our groove offensively in these late minutes in the second half. So you can't let up off the gas now. Even with us having a double-digit lead, it's still 8 minutes of game left.
As Shivers and Harrison are going to check in for the Jaguars with 8:09 remaining. It's a 10-point ball game. So we're on a 5-second call here on Hicks. Looking for Smith. Took a little too long.
And then with 2 turnovers that both coaches hope it could be avoided with a 3-second or 5-second, 3-second violation or 5-second violation. Them are both calls that we don't see too often. It looks like we're having some clock troubles right now.
Henderson's going to have the ball in the corner. Finds Williams. Williams inside to Henderson as he swung it back out. Lee for 3. No good. Nice tip there from Tucker. But Williams was not able to corral the ball in as the Jaguars are going to hold on to possession. We're going to get a timeout here on the floor with just 7:50 remaining in the ball game. The Bulldogs lead by 10, 51-41. Jawan, what have you saw so far out of this ball game? What do you expect the Bulldogs to do to hang on to the lead down the stretch?
Yeah, both teams have found their groove defensively as they're getting our bigs out the game doing their best to do it, and we're finding our way to keep Henderson out of the game offensively. We just have to continue to play smart basketball. We've gained control of the rebounding game as the Jaguars was leading early in the first half. And also with turnovers, we're catching them as well. So I feel like if we could just continue to play smart basketball, and with us having a double-digit lead, it's our game now to lose. So I just feel like we don't need to take our foot off the gas. If we could continue to play with this intensity, especially defensively, I feel like it'll transfer offensively. I feel like we can finish this game out with a W.
Absolutely. With 7:50 remaining here in the ball game, the Bulldogs lead 51-41. We'll be right back after the break. As the horn sounds, the Bulldogs are going to have on the floor Williams, Cortez in your front court along with Smith, as well as Tucker and Hicks in your back court. Henderson gets right to it as he misses the layup. Here comes Williams and the Bulldogs. Tucker has the ball up top.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play by EJ. He's really been taking advantage of this matchup between these two good bigs in the second half.
Nice crossover for Tucker there. He kicks the ball out to Smith. Smith swings it back to Tucker. Tucker's going to be met with a screen by Williams. 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock. No good. Here comes the Jaguars. Sadler with the ball. Tough right-hand layup. Get that weak stuff out of here. E.J. Williams with the chase down block. Hicks over to Cortez, not able to corral the ball. Here comes the Jaguars.
And that was the third block as EJ tried to get another one. EJ's really been doing a good job of protecting the rim in the second half with, I want to say, 3 or 4 blocks so far in this game. He's really doing a good job of making his presence be known on the defensive side of the game.
Tough play there from Hicks and Cortez as they weren't able to connect there on the pass. Ball went out of the reach of Cortez into the hands of Sadler, who came racing back down and got met by Williams with the foul. As Williams is going to be at the line for 2. Checking again for the Bulldogs is going to be Johnson and Tatum. And then for the Jaguars, it's going to be number 10, Johnson. As Williams was able to knock down both free throws, he's cut this ball game back into a single-digit lead. Tucker is met by a screen from Johnson. Johnson looking inside. Hicks finds Johnson. Tough hook. It's up. No good. But the Jags weren't able to hold on to the ball. It's Bulldogs basketball with 6:33 remaining here in the ball game.
And even though Johnson missed, that's the shot we wanted. He had the mismatch, and he got his defender down low, just can't finish the layup.
Tucker to inbound the ball. Looking for Hicks, can't find him, finds Tatum instead. Tatum on the baseline brings the ball back out to Hicks. With just 14 seconds remaining on the shot clock, the Bulldogs looking to get a good shot out of this. Hicks, tough 3. It's good. Garrett Hicks for 3.
He's cooking. A lot of people forgetting that the young man was averaging 20 points per game at one point in the season. Good shot by Garrett Hicks.
(54-43) with 6 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Tough shot, it's up, no good. Tucker to corral the ball. He finds Williams. Williams to Tatum. Tatum looking to Johnson, can't find him. Hicks has the ball. Ball nearly stolen. Hicks finds Tucker. Tucker is going to be met by Sadler up top. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tucker makes a nice in and out. He looks inside, swings it over to Tatum. Tatum for 3. No good. As it's going to be Jaguars possession. Coach Howard thought otherwise.
Yeah, with it being 5 minutes left in this game, we're coming in crunch time. Really like to see how Bulldogs bite down the defensive end as we've been playing very well so far in the second half.
Coach Howard's going to make an adjustment and send in Cortez for defensive purposes here with just 5.5 remaining in the ball game. The Bulldogs lead by 11. Tough inside look. It's up. No good. from Johnson, but Williams was able to hold on to the ball for the Jaguars. Right hand layup is good by Sadler.
And even though the Jaguars got the bug on their possession, E.J. Williams has been doing a great job as a rim protector this game. As he's been not only blocking shots, but altering them as well.
Tucker's going to bring the ball back out. He's going to be looking to bite into some of this clock. As Hicks has the ball up top, he's going to be met by Williams. Cortez is coming to set the screen for Hicks. Williams sets the screen for Hicks. Tough step back three. He's feeling it. No good. Rebounded by Cortez. He holds on to the ball. He's going to bring it back up top to Tucker.
See, that's what the offensive rebounds do for you. Not only does it give you an extra possession, but gives you more time to run off the clock, especially when you have a lead like this.
7 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. Tucker looks inside. He finds Hicks for the corner three. It's good. Garrett Hicks for three. Stolen by Tatum. Here comes the Bulldogs again. Tatum's going to find Hicks. Hicks for three again. You guessed it. Garrett Hicks back-to-back threes. Timeout Jaguars. With 3:57 remaining here in the second half, the Bulldogs lead by 15, 60-45. He's on fire.
That boy Garrett Hicks, he said, if anybody else is going to do it, I'm going to do it. He's really took this game to his own, especially from the three-point line. He's really been playing unguardable so far. I know Coach Howard can be happy with how his sophomore guard has been playing it today.
Absolutely, as Garrett Hicks was found in the corner for three. Big break as Tatum was able to get the steal in the transition. Guess who he finds? Garrett Hicks again for three.
And like I always say, defense leading the offense. Great job of the freshman guard Tatum reading the pass and getting the steal, and then finding the hot hand Garrett Hicks, as he's really been in a different planet this game. He's really been continuing his shooting from the first half. At the end of the first half, and it's really shown that he's the man this game. He's definitely shown it.
Garrett Hicks, 28 minutes, 7 from 10 from the three-point line right now with 27 points. Big day for the sophomore guard.
And like you said, with the birthday being yesterday, I'm pretty sure this is a great birthday gift for the young guard.
Absolutely. With 3:57 remaining here in the second half, the Bulldogs have broke away from the Jaguars, all thanks to the hot hand of the birthday boy himself, Garrett Hicks. Welcome back after the break. As Williams is going to inbound the ball for the Jaguars. Williams has the ball back up top as the Bulldogs have went into a half-court press. Tough mid-range from Sealy is good.
And with 3:40 left in this game, with us being up 13, defense, turnovers, and rebounds are the priorities for our team as we come to crunch time in this game.
Hicks finds Tucker after beating the press. 15 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. Tucker's going to be met with a screen from Williams. Looks inside, can't find him. 10 seconds remaining. He finds Hicks. We're going to get an offensive foul called on Tatum. Basket no good.
Yeah, the feet were moving on that pick. He couldn't do nothing with that one as both guards seemed to be getting into it.
As we're going to have another timeout break here at the Horn, as the Bulldogs are holding on to a 13-point lead, 60-47. Jawan, we can't go too far without talking about the amazing performance here from pretty much the end of the first half on by Garrett Hicks, bailing this Bulldogs team out tonight.
And he's been doing one thing he's been needed for this team, and that's three-point shooting. Like you said, he's 7 for 10 for three, which is a season high for him, and he's really just been hot hand. He hasn't been scared to shoot it either. He's showing his confidence he has in his jumper, and Coach Howard is giving him the green light to shoot it, and that's really been the difference in this second half. But I really like how the Bulldogs are playing out of the pick and roll. Southern has really just stuck to switching everything with, I want to say, trust that Coach Woods has in his wing defenders, but our bigs have been doing a good job of taking advantage of the mismatches, and when it's nothing showing, he's been getting the ball together, and he's definitely been producing.
Absolutely. With 3:18 remaining here in the ball game, the Bulldogs lead by 13 points, 60-47. We'll be right back after the horn. Welcome back to the AAMU Athletics broadcast here at Elmore Gymnasium as the Bulldogs lead by 13 with just 3:18 remaining here in the ball game. Williams is going to inbound the ball again.
I said one thing for Bulldogs, don't think this game is a comebackable. It's still 3 minutes left, and it's still just a 13-point game. We have to continue to play with the injury that we've been playing with.
Henderson's going to be called for a travel. He was a little too eager to try to get a quick basket, driving right side baseline. The Bulldogs are going to take over. Into the ball game for the Bulldogs is going to be Johnson for Cortez. Great minutes here from the freshman forward, as we're still going to be expecting him.
Yeah, he's really just been showing his presence. With him being a freshman, he has a lot of potential for this program. He's a good defender for his size. He can switch on the guards as well and can hold his own with bigs. And he also is a dependable scorer on the offensive side.
Hicks is able to get the ball in to Tucker. Tucker's able to double team, finds Williams. Williams to Smith. Smith is going to bring the ball back out, trim some of that clock off as Tucker has the ball up top towards the left wing. He brings it towards the middle. Nice screen from Johnson. Tucker, 10 seconds on the shot clock. He finds Williams. Williams nearly loses the ball. He finds it back to Tucker. 3 seconds left. 4 seconds left on the shot clock as Tucker's going to be fouled on the left-handed lay-in.
I say good job with Cameron keeping his composure and getting to the line.
His second personal foul, team 7. At the line, the Bulldogs for 2 shots is number 3, Cameron Tucker.
That foul's going to be on Sealy. That's going to be his second. As the Bulldogs now have entered into 1-and-1 situations from here on. Into the ball game for the Jaguars is going to be number 4. Rollins. As for the Bulldogs, Cortez is back in for Johnson. Bulldogs still holding on to a big lead here with 2.5 remaining left in the ball game. Tough pass. Rollins' 3 is up. It's good. 11-point ball game with just 2:20 remaining here in the ball game. The Bulldogs are leading 61-50. Tough pass there. Not there. Aaron pass from Hicks. A rare sight here tonight as the Jaguars looking to get a quick basket. Tough shots up. No good. However, Stadler's going to be at the line for 2. That foul's going to be on Smith.
With that being 4 on Smith, he's really been a dependable player for us. The jumper hasn't fallen as much as he's wanted to be, but he's still made up for it on the defensive end. Like I was saying, it's still a close game. We have to keep it composure and not make those mistakes that can bring the Jaguars back into this game.
As Sadler's free throw is good. Jalen Johnson is going to check in for Cortez.
That right there makes it back a single-digit game.
Single-digit ball game with 2 minutes remaining here. The Bulldogs are going to be looking to hold on. Ball nearly stolen from Hicks. He's able to recover. Nice pass inside to Williams. And one. E.J. Williams.
I really like how EJ been taking it over down low. Whenever he gets a mismatch, he goes right up with it, as he know if it isn't a foul, it's a bucket.
Williams called his own free throw there. We're hanging on to a 12-point lead here with just under 2 minutes remaining as the Bulldogs lead 64-52. Tough mid-range shot. It's good.
Tough shot. But
From
those are shots you want them to take as we're with this much time being left in the game. You want to give up no easy.
As Hicks turned the ball over looking for Williams.
As I was just about to say, you don't want to give up no easy shots or give up any turnovers. With this much time being left in the game, the best way to close out is smart basketball.
Two ball is good there from Henderson. Yes, that looked to be a little too easy. Timeout taken by the Jaguars. Coach Woods. As the Bulldogs are holding on to an 8-point lead with just 1:32 remaining here in the ball game. Juwan, it's getting down to the wire, and the Bulldogs are looking to hold on to this one. What exactly do they need to do to hang on and to secure a 4-game winning streak?
Well, with only a minute and 30 seconds being left, we need to give them no more turnovers. Coach Howard is probably stressing to him no turnovers, play smart basketball, and also not give up any fouls. We don't need to give up any type of easy buckets. If we can continue to play smart basketball offensively, and then on the defensive side, just continue to contest shots and not give up fouls, we can come out of this game victorious.
As Tucker is going to inbound the ball. The Bulldogs are lined up in a stacked press breaker. The ball was deflected there by Williams. Stay tuned after the game as we're going to be met by Coach Dylan Howard, as hopefully he's going to be able to talk to us about what exactly went right for this Bulldogs win.
Yeah, especially with him being absent last week in the rivalry game against Alabama State. It'd be nice to close out his first game back with a W.
Tucker has the ball as he's going to swing it over to Hicks. 10 seconds left here on the shot clock. Hicks is going to have the ball. We're going to see what he can do with the ball here. He swings it to Tucker. Tucker, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Tough mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum holds on to the ball. 1 minute remaining on the shot on the game, and he's going to be fouled, and he's going to have a chance to ice the ball game here at the line.
Great job by the young guard, not just ball watching, but going to go get it, and not only getting the rebound, but holding on to the ball and drawing the foul. These are big free throws to close the game out from the young guard.
Tatum's free throw is good. We're going to have a substitution here as Cortez is going to check in for E.J. Williams. Much needed rest as he had big minutes down the stretch for this Bulldogs team.
And it seems like EJ's role is growing more and more as the season goes on. He's really putting his foot down as a premier big man for this team.
As Cortez checks in, Tatum's able to ice the ball game. Tough mid-range shot, no good. Rebounded by Cortez. He's going to swing it over to Tatum. Tatum kicks it over to Tucker. Hicks has the ball. He's going to bring the ball out. Met with a double team. Looks for Tucker. Cross court. Ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay here with the Bulldogs. Hicks has the ball. Just one-on-one here with 34 seconds remaining here in the ball game. He's going to try to dribble this clock out as it was a well-earned victory for the Bulldogs. He puts up a three. Almost good. Rebounded by Johnson.
And that seals it in.
And that's going to seal the ball game as the Bulldogs are looking to go into their fourth straight victory. 2-0 on the SWAC as they are going to retain that #1 spot in the SWAC.
Great game from our Bulldogs. And like we've been saying all season, none of these games have been easy. Don't let the score fool you. This was a tough-fought game from the Jaguars. And even when the lead stretched out, they never was out of this game. And great job by our Bulldogs of finding their way back into the lead and then maintain that lead the rest of the game.
As Tucker nails that free throw to ice the game with 14 seconds remaining here in the ball game. The Bulldogs are going to move to 4-0. 4-0.
Haven't heard that in a minute from my men's basketball program.
2-0 on the SWAC play.
We were led by the belated birthday boy, Garrett Hicks, and also an excellent game out of Jalen Johnson, who had 19 points with 5 rebounds in that. Wait, 2 seconds left. Just had to get the inbound in.
Hicks is going to get the ball in. That should be the ball game. Please stay tuned after the game as we're going to be met by Coach Dylan Howard as we're going to hear from him about this great victory here from the Bulldogs against a really solid team in the Southern Jaguars. This was a team that was top 5 defensively coming into this ball game.
And not only was that, but they have the most wins in the conference, you know, but a lot of that due to different teams playing different amount of games with COVID protocol. It's nice to see us beat the top team in the SWAC and retain our spot up there. As I'm pretty sure Southern is going to remember this game. It's going to be a crucial game going into deep into conference play.
As the Bulldogs come out victorious this afternoon against a very experienced Jaguars team, 68-58.
Yeah, this was a great game out of our Bulldogs. We haven't had too many games where we've hit almost double digits from the three-point line, especially with 7 of them coming from one player. But I really feel like this team, they know how to finish games, and when it comes down to it, that's a really great stat to have, and to know that your team, they can fight through different type of wins.
As we're being met by Coach. All right. First and foremost, welcome back. As you know, we missed you last week against Alabama State. Big game tonight from Garrett Hicks as he shot 7 from 11 from the three-point line for you guys. He came out big from the stretch. Coach, what do you guys preach to him to have this type of confidence coming into games?
He can't have a conscience, basically. All right, he's what we call a shooter. You miss one, so what? Get the next one. Just get your feet set, get your hands ready, knock down the next one. So we know Garrett is one of the best shooters in the conference, and we're going to keep feeding him.
Absolutely, Coach, as this was a big win for you guys. Southern was pretty much a well-experienced team, you know, given they had a lot of juniors and seniors on that team. What was your guys' mindset coming into this game?
Well, this is a game I had circled, honestly, since the last time we played them here last year on our home court. Southern embarrassed us last year. I'm going to just be honest with you. They punked us. And so we've been preaching to our players all week, there's no way that you can let another player come in our house and just dominate us. So what we were working on, we worked on their pressure all week. So we knew where they would be coming with the traps and pressure and the running and jumping, and our guys executed the game plan.
Absolutely, Coach. You guys have moved on to 4-0. I don't think I've ever heard that in my entirety of being here at Alabama A&M. As we've preached over and over here on this webcast, Coach, about changing the culture, what has been some things you guys have preached this year about changing the culture here?
Well, changing the culture starts with recruiting. You recruit high character individuals, and that's what we did. Coming in, we knew we had to change the landscape of the type of players that A&M would bring in as far as recruits, and we've done that. Every single day, all the players are bought into everything. Like, I get to the gym early every single day, like around 6:15. Usually I've got 3 or 4 players already in here shooting that early in the morning. We didn't tell them to. They're doing it on their own. That's changing the culture.
Absolutely, Coach. Congratulations on the win. We look forward to another big game from you guys coming up this week.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. That was Coach Dylan Howard there on the big win as he preached not only about the birthday boy, Garrett Hicks, pouring it on from the end of the first half to basically the rest of the game as he contributed to this team 27 points, along with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. We cannot go on without talking about how much of a culture change this has been for this Bulldogs program since Coach Howard has took over. I just cannot believe how fun this team has looked so far, how intense they've looked, how dialed in this team has looked since this season has started, from the beginning through their postponements to now. They've came out and still have poured it on back-to-back wins for this team, Juwan.
Yeah, we're growing as a unit. We're a young team. We're getting a lot of good games in together. And with them postponements, with us having such a young team, each game matters. So it's great to see that even when it's varying the difference, the time we have in between games, that our Bulldogs can stay focused and find the ways to win games. We've won. We're 4-0, but it seems like we've won all 4 of them games with different ways. So it's nice to see that our young team just knows how to finish games, and them are big, especially when you get to the deeper and meat of the conference play that we have coming up.
Absolutely, as the Bulldogs prevail tonight 68-58 against the Jaguars of Southern University. For this beautiful production team here at Alabama A&M University, I'm Chauncey D. Sanders. He's Juwan Davis, and we'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and good night.